and I just don't understand it.
Guys are stronger, bigger, and faster this year. Speaking of,
they get into traffic. It's more quicker, as we talked about earlier, Jim. Ball movement.
The fact that you're going to continue to play hard and do some good things. This could warrant more minutes in other games. And
away, Suns down 87-83. Phoenix closes the last quarter on a 12-5 run over the last 2:56.
80-75. Isaiah in the paint again. For two. Smart, Young, Jerebko, Thomas, and Crowder out there. Isaiah for three. Got it! To compete for championships, and it's a zero-sum game in terms of wins and losses. So to the extent people are saying New York should be good,
and then Minnesota on Friday.
And you just never know when he's going to show up and decide to play. It's not like it's one of those injuries where
the way he shoots it very easily. It's not a stretch for him to shoot it that.
Trying to figure that one out. And what channel did he watch to get that celebration?
I think it was Animal Planet. Matthews with 20.
Actually, he was getting up a ton of shots here in this quarter.
And shot clock, of course, is off. 8 seconds now. Down to 5. Stop and pop by Isaiah. For the Suns now. And busting out is Thomas. Gets the screen from Mook into the paint. Puts it up and
out. Right there, you got to communicate that. Olynyk's got to switch out to Harris.
Harris has got 12 first-half points. Isaiah pulls up for a jump shot, knocks it down.
4-point game, 2.5 left. Thomas with a little room. He's taken over. 30 points for Paul. Suns come back.
14 in all for Toronto. Isaiah. Wow. Hey, that looks easy.
Miami Heat, they get 2 on that possession, and Dragic makes them pay.
19 for Dragic in the game.
IT straight down the gut. Picked up by Udry. Now aggressively to the hole. Of Thomas. Thomas into the front court. Sets it up. Whirls into the paint. And he gets through it. In fast break scoring. This team is playing fast. Thomas into the lane. And he...
Thomas, Shumpert defending him. Thomas beats him to the basket and gets 2.
Ellis with his first field goal, 1 for 5, 2 points. Isaiah.
He sensed that Plumlee was coming over to block it, and he just pushed himself backwards to get it up and in. How about a fingertip on the ball to stop the Spurs from picking it up?
There's another one by Isaiah. Great offensive rebounding team, but of course, with Aldridge and Lopez out, it hurts.
It hurts.
And that hurts too.
This after traveling for a back-to-back, but you have the Spurs on Tuesday. Is the Warriors once again, Jim?
There's 5 different leagues, not teams, leagues. IT takes the scenic route, and it goes. Plus
With it.
Thomas will take it, knock it down.
See the
Thomas just holding the ball. Thomas launches a shot. That's good.
great. Isaiah Thomas picked up. Now Sacre lost his footing. He tripped over the Staples Center sign. Thomas.
Picture of you getting ready to do Stan before that. The look on Stan's face was like, look at this layup wide open. I mean, there's feel that they've improved enough defensively. And puts the blame on himself in part for that. Here's Thomas splitting the double team into the paint. Isaiah
work against this Cleveland team. They're too long and they're too good defensive rebound.
Thomas trying to do just that and gets 2.
Isaiah Thomas drives right down the
It's a rookie year. And then they got Iguodala.
Look at this, will you? Are you kidding me?
How the conference began has become part of every business, not just sports. And, you know, and I'm on both sides of the argument about analytics versus judgment and good old-fashioned basketball sense.
NBA overhaul. Anytime you allow somebody to shoot 70%, you're in trouble. Flipped up and in by
Bayless is in, defending Thomas. Thomas splits the defense, gets in the paint, and gets all the way to the rack for two.
Sequence right there. I thought Crowder was going to send it home, but most of the time when you miss a layup, you usually give up a layup on the other end. Isaiah.
Detroit last led this game at 16-14, and Thomas
Burned him.
Yeah, Plumlee just kind of lost sight of where Favors was.
Paid the price. There's Favors.
Crowder's aggressive. They didn't even look to go to Davis on the switch.
Isaiah, deep three.
He was a blur when he took off down that middle. That's a big locomotive right there who can really go.
Very latest when we get it.
Any thoughts, Scal? Happening much?
I mean, probably got hit in the funny bone.
Isaiah Thomas.
Right now, Boston only has 12 points in the paint. They're 6 for 17 when they do get there. I think that has a lot to do.
Plumlee, this is Thomas. Moves in on Levine. Screen by Plumlee. He rolls, and the hook shot goes.
But no rotation on the weak side.
Thomas takes a three. Yeah!
See if Marcus can continue. He's been picking it up off the bench. And there's IT. They wanted it.
I don't even know if he could buy one. He's got a lot of money.
Now here's, oh, what a move by.
Little half or runner, teardrop, whatever you want to call it. He is so effective.
Speed, fearless, almost unstoppable.
I don't think his feet left the floor.
It's just an expression of basketball, but I see your point. Oh, as I say.
6-point game. Thomas to the paint, to the basket.
Because of that, you got to make him put the ball on the floor. He's getting too comfortable coming off the screens.
Yeah, he's a shooter, and they need him, especially with Nick Young out.
They're going to drive the ball and then share the ball.
You know, there were some people that thought they might have been better off going into tank mode and getting a very high draft pick, but
Kind of scoring this league, you got to keep moving.
28-26, 2-point game. Thomas takes it.
He's 8 of 11 from the floor.
And he has really hurt the Suns this year. Had 24 in the first, 25 in the second. And there he is again.
Minute gone here. Second quarter. Isaiah keeps the dribble alive again and gets 200 at home. He's a big guy. Thomas again explodes to the basket for two. Isaiah, Cole right up on him. Gets picked off. Isaiah drills the shot.
Well, you heard the coach at halftime. Being up 16 is like being up against 3.
Oh, it's staying.
Unfortunately, he was a part of that deal, but I really like what the Suns are getting here. You can never have an overabundance of big guys.
Here he goes to the basket again.
The initial pick and roll.
Celtics shooting 62% and 8 of 12 on threes. Starts his move with 8. Thomas in the paint, tries to spin it up and down.
yeah, the crowd aroused now. Provocative play by these Knicks. Thomas drives. He does
55-54. Boston get a 2-for-1 out of this. Thomas for 2 and a chance for 2. Thomas comes up shooting, knocks it down.
I talked about
In the lead with 1:16 to go.
Suns have fouls to give as well.
Isaiah
Obviously, he did some major work before that shot got in the air to have that kind of interior rebounding position on the offensive glass.
Thank you. Thomas from the top. Wow. Triple.
Learning, stay high. Verticality, that's what they call it.
Thomas.
One. So Suns likely to be in the bonus very quickly for a long time. Isaiah Moore
and his consistent ability to knock down threes.
Thomas with the pull-up.
Now it's Randolph, little head fake on Sacre. Down goes Sacre. Shavlik couldn't hit, gets it out to Plumlee.
I've been trying to pad his rebounding number.
Yes, Isaiah Thomas. Tonight, they'll tie the Spurs for 7th in the West. Then, of course, it's on to Memphis Sunday and back home to play Cleveland on Tuesday.
Shooting lights out because you're getting point-blank shots, either wide open or at the rim.
Courtney Kirkland, the official at the other end. Thomas, boy, it's that type of game. First saw him play as a 19-year-old with USA Basketball. Here's Thomas. Gets to the bucket again, and one. Head of the ball.
Isaiah for 2.
Next time you got to warn me so I can kind of sit up straight.
You got the pinstripes going there. You look very distinguished in your glasses.
Well, you know.
Thomas. Pretty stepper.
Isaiah again in the paint for 2.
Glenn fell for it.
Wells a 15-4 run. Suns by 2. And make it third. Suns down by 4. Here's Isaiah Thomas. Carves his way through. Is off to a tough start. Struggling, losing by a combined 29 points in their first 2 games. Thomas, 41%, 4 for 17 from 3. Dragic wings it over to Thomas. Thomas with the change of direction bucket.